fire, whiskey by the fire, whiskey by the fire with chops. Whiskey by the fire, whiskey by the fire, whiskey by the fire with chops.
Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of Whiskey by the Fire with Chops. Can't have whiskey by the fire with chops without whiskey or chops. Talia. Talia's with me today. It's a rainy, muggy day here in Hamden. But we're keeping each other company. She's got a happy but a murderous tail. She'll take you out with that thing. Yeah, I know. What? If you can see her, yeah, just give me kisses. There she is. Oh yeah. All right. Enough of that. You can stay in the studio as long as you're quiet. So yeah, not much going on this week. I still have not gotten my my new microphone set up yet, so the sound is still a little bit. We're working on it. We're getting there. I've gotten some really good feedback from the episodes so far. People know that episodes 1 and 2 are a little rough around the edges. 3 was good. We had a really nice interview with my friend Pete O'Ryan, banjo player extraordinaire, the big man himself. It was a lot of fun to catch up with him. And if you're ever down in the Orlando area and you're down either at Raglan Road Pub at Disney or at Mickey Finn's, he's performing down there as well. He's an amazing player. He's someone you don't want to miss. So it brings me on. Let's get on to our feel good things that we like to do on the show here, and that's of course birthdays. I like to wish birthdays to friends of mine, people I know, people I haven't seen in a while, whatnot. First, I'll start with Matt Sachs. Matt Sachs was I knew him coming up through the punk rock scene. He had a few different bands, and he turned me on to a lot of different styles of music that I probably wouldn't have been turned on to. A lot of crustcore and DB. I'll just get a little bit curious about the stuff around the studio here. She's a good doggo. But yeah, so Matt, I definitely wish Matt a happy birthday. Dave Chalua, another friend of mine from the New London area. I haven't seen him ages and ages. Like I said before, I like social media because I like to catch up with what people are doing. Whether it's their families or whether they're traveling or what their experience and what's going on in their lives and whatnot. Dave does a lot of urban and rural and suburban exploring. So he does a lot of things where he brings his camera along and just it's like he's going through ancient ruins sometimes. And he pulls up some really good shots, and you can almost tell that there's history behind some of the stuff that he's been shooting, as far as his photos and whatnot. And then last but not least, I want to give a big, huge happy birthday and hugs to Liz McNichol. Liz McNichol is another. She's from County Meath in Ireland, but she's lived here in Hamden with her husband for a very long time now. And you can see her play at the Playwright every once in a blue moon. Hopefully she'll be back there soon with things kind of restrictions being lifted a little bit, and as long as people are social distancing and following the rules, hopefully she can have a venue to play her music and whatnot. She's brilliant, beautiful voice, great guitar player, and just a sweetheart. So, I guess that brings us on to a feel-good clip of the week. There's not enough around in the world that makes you feel good. So sometimes you have to kind of dig a little bit. This is going to be my feel-good clip of the week. I hope you enjoy it.
Viral clip of the week.
Susie has written 14 books about the derivations of words, and you can find them all in your local library. Just ask for the Sleepy Go Bye-Bye section. OK, Susie, what have you been looking into recently? Other than glory holes. Unnecessary joke. Sorry, Susie. Okay. Now, what have you been looking into recently?
It's all the effect of my having brought me.
Hands down, one of my favorite clips online of just, it's a really great television show called 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. Just Jimmy Carr is savage and ruthless when he slings insults back and forth and really tears people down. It's a running joke with him and Susie Dent, the lexicographer on the show. They actually have a very good working relationship. It's just, you know, and then she gives it back. Same with Rachel Riley. They'll give digs back at Jimmy. The thing that really really got to me on this one is Joe Wilkinson, the gentleman with the beard who said that's the most unnecessary joke ever. He's the consummate straight man. You can never make him laugh. He's always the one giving out the straight lines and just making people lose it, and he just lost it. He couldn't keep it together, and Tom Allen, and you know, they're all, I mean, just all in tears. You know, that's definitely one of the greatest moments of that show. I'm going to show a couple more clips because this is a re-edit. Nice segue, new hat. Okay. So I'm going to show a couple more clips like that, just so you know we can fill up some content here. So here they are.
When it first arrived from Amazon, I didn't know what it was. What is it?
You'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Is it on?
Oh, it's always on.
Can it hear me right now?
Nope. It only hears you when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
Sean, I'm only in the door. Would you fuck off and leave me alone?
Alexa, play rock music.
Rock music. Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
It's about 12 o'clock there now, Sharon.
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things. All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
If you keep asking me stupid fucking questions, there's gonna be war! I'm telling you, Sean, go away!
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Yep, that's in the basket there now, Sharon.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
There must be a good 6 or 7 in it, I suppose.
Okay.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Sean, you fat fuck! Wake up! Wake up, Sean, you fat fuck!
G'day, I'm Adam Hills. Join me along with Alex Brooker, Josh Whitcomb and Johnny Vegas.
I did it! Sorry. He was a bit of a twat and he's under some carpet in Turner Park. He always shouted at dogs. Sorry, God. I made sure to make eye contact. I was going to go down the back, but I thought, I want you to fucking know who did this.
2 more.
Oh, fucking hell. I once had a wank over a nun. I used to piss in the bath and pretend I was James Bond and it was acid. And I used to sit there and like work out how long I'd go without giving them, telling them the answers to everything they wanted to know. Anyway, let's do this. Feels good to get it off your chest.
Here we go.
It's nice to share it with a live audience. Right, go on.
G'day, I'm Adam Hills. Join me, along with Alex Brooker, Josh Whittingham. I'm so sorry. I was holding it together. And you know, all he did was...
No, I'll do nothing, sorry.
Okay. Oh, shit, this is going to take forever.
I expect you to smell the piss, Mr. Bond.
Oh, why am I crying in the promos?
I saw a bloke catch a carp and put his penis in its mouth, and I told no one. He should have lost his fucking rod licence. I should have at least wrote a strongly worded letter to the Angling Association.
Okay. Yep.
Balls deep he was in. And you know what fish are like? They look shocked enough, don't they? It's not the natural environment.
So there's a couple more clips to bring a smile to your face. The first one, if Alexa was Irish, I loved that one. I had to share that one. But also then Johnny Vegas, he's a very funny comedian, a good actor. I first followed him as Crunchy Haystacks, the invisible friend of Parig on Moon Boy, and then just found out that he had a bit of a stand-up career. He did all the panel shows and everything. This was from a show called The Last Leg with Adam Hills. Adam Hills is a Paralympian turned comedian. Alex Brooker, the gentleman in the center there, who could not stop crying, as another Paralympian himself, who's turned to comedy now. And then, of course, Josh Whittingham, they're I guess the straight man on the show. But it's a very funny show about topical events in the world. And only in England could you have a show hosted by two people without limbs, missing limbs, and call the show The Last Leg. But that's the whole thing. You've got to be able to take the mickey out of yourself. You know, you can't laugh at yourself. You can't laugh at anything. So I hope you enjoyed those.
God almighty, Declan, I don't know how I put up with it.
All right, Mary, I understand that you're angry, okay? But he's a young boy. Yeah, now we were all young once, weren't we?
Oh, where are we now?
Well, yes, we were, to be fair, Mary. Come on, all right? But that's not what I want to focus on right now. We're here to listen to whatever Sean has to say for himself and not judge. Can you do this for me, Mary, can you?
Oh, I'll do my best, yeah.
All right, good woman yourself. Here he comes now, yeah?
Morning, Mum.
Fuck you!
Okay, now, Mary, that's exactly what I was talking about.
What's going on, Uncle Declan?
I'm terribly sorry, Sean. Please, come on into the living room, all right? Good man
Jesus,
yourself.
what's everyone doing here?
Yes, Sean, we're all here for you, okay? We're very, very worried about you.
What? Worried? Why?
We think you have a problem.
A problem? What problem?
You don't drink!
What?
You're a fucking disgrace!
Yeah, all right, now, Mary, please, all right? Sean, there have been rumours going around that you've been abstaining from drink.
Yeah, well, they're lies, okay, because I love drinking. It's delicious. I'm drunk right now.
Ah, sure, look at him. He can't even slur his words.
Now, Mary, we don't know that.
Well, actually, I went out last night and I got absolutely spannered.
Hammered?
Hammered.
Yeah, okay, so now... That's a warning shot there now.
I found this in your room.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A bottle of water, Sean.
I was holding it for a friend.
Ah, come on now.
Don't you give me that.
Jesus Christ. I found this under his bed.
Oh!
It's not mine. It's not mine.
It's not yours,
It's not
really?
mine.
Really, Sean? The evidence is overwhelming.
Admit it, Darren, admit it.
He's never tried getting the sort of protein shake or a pint. All right, now stop that.
There you go.
Mary, you do your back in, Mary.
It's getting very heavy.
Oh,
I'm a very strong old woman.
You are a very strong. Jesus Christ! Now look, Sean. The evidence is overwhelming, Mary. I'm sorry. I think we have a problem here.
Oh, Jesus Christ! He's not a teetotaler.
Mary, he's a complete dry shite. I'm sorry, Pet.
Oh God Almighty! Do you know, Darren? Every morning I come down those stairs, I pray. I pray that he'll see himself, passed out in a pool of his own puke or something.
Yeah.
With the abracadabra wrapped around his face or something. I don't know. But no, he's fallen asleep reading. Oh, Jesus.
That was one time.
You're a scumbag.
All right, Mary, please.
Yeah, well, drinking's really bad for your health. Did you know that?
That has never been proven.
God Almighty, what would your father say?
Dad was a violent, abusive alcoholic, Mum.
Yeah, well, at least he was a bit of crack.
All right, okay. Time out. We're going to say things we're going to regret now, all right?
Well, I'm sorry I'm not Dad. I'll never live up to his memory. I'll never be able to drink 48 pints in 16 minutes. It's just not who I am.
Sean, there's something you don't know about your father.
What you doing, Dad? Shut up.
Mary, the time has come.
What's going on?
He's old enough.
Don't do it.
Sean.
What?
Your dad never drank 48 pints.
What? Yes, he did.
No, Sean. He'd be lucky if he could stand after 3.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's the truth, Sean. Did you have to hear this?
You're scaring me, Uncle Declan.
Sean, your father.
Stop it, okay?
Was a lightweight.
That's not true. You're a liar.
It's the truth, Sean. He drank Coors Light.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, Sean.
The shame.
The whole town's laughing at us.
It's only 4%.
No, please.
You lied to me. You told me he drank so much he became good at trad music.
Yes, that's right, yeah. He played all the trad. Yeah,
Mary,
he did. He had a massive beard. He was absolutely drunk.
Stop it, Mary. Mary, he never even forgot your name. Not even once.
He treated me very well.
Oh, Jesus. Sean, will you come here and hold your mother, please? This family's gone through a lot, all right? What now? Are you all right there, Mary? Sean, look. Look, she's hurting so bad, she's morphing into a creature now, look. Can we put this whole thing behind us and in front of the whole family here, will you please? Yeah. No. It's too late. It's too late for this one. This is such a fucked up family. I know. Aside from the creeping hole in the narrative that this is providing, Sean, would you? Well, it's not going to be as funny now, but I'll say it anyway. Sean, will you join us in the pub tonight for a drink?
Well, I've got the leaving cert in the morning.
Now, fuck the leaving cert, Sean. Now, come on.
Yeah, okay, then I will.
Yeah?
Oh, that's great. What do you have, son?
I'll have a Smirnoff Ice, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Sean!
That's good stuff, always. They have a YouTube channel where they put new content out every single week. Foil Arms and Hawk, three brilliant Irish comedians. Definitely check them out on YouTube. Their live stuff tends to be a bit more fluid than their stage stuff. The stage stuff that they have is funny, like little skits that they do, edited up and everything. They're fun and everything, but there's nothing like live comedy. Live comedy tops it all, you know. I've got a clip here. It's a musical clip, but it's also a little bit of comedy as well. This is an old vintage clip of the Dubliners playing in Sweden years and years and years ago, showing the prowess of just their musicianship, their humor, and the diversity of how they work together. They were possibly one of the greatest Irish bands of all time. So please do check out this clip here. I think you'll really enjoy it. Love that clip there. Just Barney playing his pick hand and then playing his left hand on the fiddle, and vice versa with Jim Sheehan there. Jim Sheehan playing the bow and then playing the left hand on the tenor banjo. So they're kind of switching off there, and then then just the Jim Sheehan playing the tin whistle the whole time doing it. Then Kieran Burke comes over and pours a pint for him while they're still playing flawlessly. Just you don't see stuff like that anymore. It's unbelievable. And I mean, and that was them performing in Sweden, which goes to show you Irish music, Celtic music, Celtic music in general, Irish, Scottish, English, Breton, just music this descended from the Celts and Gaels. It goes worldwide. There are bands that are in Asia and all over Europe and all over the United States and South America. Just you name the place in the world, and they're playing Celtic style or Celtic infused music. And you got a group in Japan that play. They sound like the Pogues, even tighter. Like they sound even better than the Pogues. They're called the Cherry Cokes, and most of the stuff they sing about it's in Japanese, but they're just a phenomenal band. I would love to get a chance to see them, just to see the musicianship live in person. Which brings on, I have another musical clip from a group from Norway. There's social distancing, and so they're both. One person is in one car, the other person is in another car, and they somehow were able to link up the audio afterwards. And it's actually a couple reels that I do enjoy. I hope you enjoy this too. Like I said, these two gentlemen are from Norway, so please do enjoy. That was nice. It was nice. That's a group from Norway called Fir Arda, which in Irish Gaelic means the tall men. I can only imagine they're Norwegian. They're probably tall, possibly of Irish descent. No, but that was nice actually. It was, sometimes I like to play reels very fast. I get through stuff. Punk rocker in me. I like to learn a reel, and then once I've learned it really good, play it just really fast, high energy, and everything. Sometimes it's nice to hear it on a little bit of a slower, more deliberate side, like they played it. And their arrangement it's a little different. A bit different than from what I normally play those tunes in. So that's going to bring us on to the end of our episode. I really wish my guest had worked out this week, but things are kind of up in the air with this whole coronavirus thing. You never really know what's going to go on. Like we heard from Pio in last week's episode, they had reopened everything in Florida, and then a very short week later, they closed everything down again because of just spikes in number of cases. And, we're up well over 140,000, over 141,000 people who have succumbed to this virus. And I know I gave a bit of a glowing tribute last week. I can't stress enough how I'm going to miss her. My friend Daphne, she was a nurse, 59 years old, and she was working in the ICU. So she was right there on the front lines and everything. And she got the coronavirus, and it sadly it took her out. So, to Larry and Brian and the rest of her family, her two young daughters, I'm very sorry. I would give anything for you to have your mom back. So, but positive. Sorry, I don't want to get too down on myself or anything like that. I hope you have enjoyed episode 4 of Whiskey by the Fire with Chops. Find my whiskey. There we go. Last little bit of whiskey that I do have here. Next week, I'm hoping for a bigger turnout. I'm actually looking forward to having a live performance because I'll have a better microphone and an actual mixer and everything. I'm getting hooked up properly with this with the show, so things are going to be moving on nicely. As you can see, my green screen has improved greatly from the first couple times I used it. It was really grainy and potato camera, as they say. I've got a lot more backgrounds and whatnot too. Initially, I was going to perform a Scottish song, and I had a nice picture of the Highlands of Scotland behind me, and while I was performing, but the microphone made it seem like I was playing underwater, and I want the quality to be better. So I'd rather do a video clip that's already established, and the video and audio sound good, than to try to do one myself and do a disservice to the show and to you. I hope you enjoyed the show, and as always, be kind to each other, be safe. We're still in the middle of this whole virus thing. I'm telling you, the Irish don't get the virus because we're up on our shots. I wish that was true. Yum, yum. And we will see you next week for episode 5. And hopefully I'll have a bit more content, some live material for you, and a better microphone. And, we'll keep things positive, So goodbye to everybody. Love you all. See you soon.
Whiskey by the fire, whiskey by the fire, whiskey by the fire with chops. Whiskey by the fire, whiskey